Dateline, October 15, 2014. It's the day that I filmed this video. And now that you've gone to youneedroadside.com, it's the first day of your future successful life that you're going to start getting to be able to own your own business. You're going to be able to have an LLC when you decide to join me and you get your LLC. I am AJT. And if you want to be wealthy, you got to join me at youneedroadside.com. And you know it could be the bomb. Now maybe my rap is a bunch of crap, but the money you get will not be a slap. Okay. Just being silly. Doesn't make any dang sense, but then does any music these days seem to make sense? What does make sense is you checking out youneedroadside.com. Why? I'll tell you why. You learn how to do this business, you're going to get $80 commissions. And then you're going to get to be able to bring in other business partners. You're going to learn from experts in this business. And you're going to learn from me. And you're going to have a direct connection to me and direct connection to Mr. Montez Moss, who's a superstar with roadside911.com. And I happen to be one of his partners. You're going to get to meet Devon Bankett. Well, at least speak to him on the phone and eventually meet him. And your life's going to change for the better. Now, all this happens when you go to the letter youneedroadside.com. Look, I know a lot of people cash a lot of checks they can't cash. I'm sorry, they issue checks they can't cash. But you know what? If you get into this business and you don't do anything, you're not going to get an $80 commission. If you get into this business and you ain't going to do anything, you're not going to get 1 cent. You get into this business, you put out the effort, you learn, you do what you got to do on and offline, you talk to people, you explain to them how fantastic having driver's protection is. You're going to get those $80 commissions eventually. You do what you need to do. Those $80 commissions are going to actually go higher. When you get to a certain level, guess what? It's $86 every time. Now, I don't know about you, but if you were to get 10 people, I've been telling people you get $800. I was wrong. Hey, I'm not perfect, man. I can even be wrong. Nope. If you were to get 10 people in this business, you're not going to believe this. You'd get $860. Now, let's say you were able to get 10 people every freaking couple of weeks. That's $860 each time. But you're also going to get a lot of knowledge on how to apply the business. The only thing you need to do is actually go out there and learn it. You're going to learn about how you can get tax deductions and even money coming back to you every year. How you can own a business and, believe it or not, gift money to your own family, and it could be a tax deduction. And you might think, well, that's kind of rotten. I'm giving money away and I'm going to eventually get it back. It's like I'm not giving it away. The more money you have in your pocket, the better you can do for yourself and for your family. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't like your family's going to say, well, since you're getting it back, I don't want it. I guarantee you, you give your mom some money, she ain't going to be like, well, it came from your business, I don't want it. It ain't going to spend the same way, you know? Sometimes we overthink and get a little bit too sentimental. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? Just hold on, man. Could you imagine? I'll tell you what, Darlene. Let's say you have a girlfriend or you have a sister. Darlene, I'll tell you what. I got a little bit of problem. I'm willing to give you $150, but I got to give it to you from my business, and I'm going to call it a tax deduction. Now, do you have a problem with that? Darlene's like, is it going to let me be able to get what I want? You'd be like, yeah. She'd say, give me the money. She ain't going to be like, forget about it, right? Am I right or am I wrong? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to realize that that's the case. And because that's the case, I want you to get into youneedroadside.com right now and at least look at the website, youneedroadside.com. In the meantime, I got a little bit of an emergency going on over here to the left, so I'll talk to you later.